So when R. Kelly bonded out of jail, many people was like, well, wait a minute, hold on. How did he bond out of jail? I thought his lawyer stated that his finances is a mess and that he's broke, and he got broke off of bad business deals, hanger-ons, etc., right? That's what his lawyer presented in court, and then he bonded out. Now, originally they say there's a 47-year-old woman bonded him out of jail, but no one knew who she was, right? So R. Kelly bonded out, and the mystery was on. Who is this person that put down that they were a friend of R. Kelly's? Ended up finding out it was a 47-year-old woman from Romeoville, Illinois. She have businesses in the area. So people was like, okay, a businesswoman bonded him out. So then it came out the name of the woman, and her name was Valencia Love. Find out that this woman owns several restaurants, owned a daycare center called Lord and Christ Daycare. And that's the name of it. I don't understand how you could be bonding R. Kelly out on this, but like I said, we'll make sure to read her statement. But R. Kelly, after he got bonded out of jail, R. Kelly went to a particular McDonald's. Now, some people say, okay, what's wrong with him getting out of McDonald's? I mean, he's hungry. No, this particular McDonald's that R. Kelly went to, and I made sure to speak to other people from Chicago to confirm this particular McDonald's is frequent by a lot of teenagers. They call it the Rock and Roll McDonald's. They say it's a pretty famous one out in Chicago. When we go to Chicago later this year, I'll make sure to go find out where this McDonald's is at so I can confirm that and make sure we get that on camera and say, wait a minute, R. Kelly coming over here as soon as he bonded out of jail. Now, they say that is R. Kelly's spot, that R. Kelly would go and be allegedly picking up young girls at this particular McDonald's, and he goes there with his crew to eat at this McDonald's after being bonded out of the charges that he had. I mean, what in the hell wrong with R. Kelly at that point? Now, the woman, when her name was put out there, everybody started finding out who she is. She sent out a statement. So let's put that statement out. So as you can see here, she's stating, I'm not going to say it was my money or his money, and he's not broke. He was going to post bond by Thursday anyway. He's my friend, and I knew he needed help. There are three sides to every story: his side, theirs, and the truth. I can't say they're lying. It wasn't my money. I'm not going to say whose money it is. I don't condone any man sodomizing anyone or abusing a woman. He told me he was innocent. If he did it, he's wrong. If he did it, that's wrong. He's telling me he's innocent. I wasn't there. You, Tia Ewing, wasn't there. Give him the chance and allow him to prove his innocence. He's not a monster. He's not. Look at all these priests. Why isn't anyone going after them? They're having a summit over that right now, which is true. All the priests need to be locked up as fooling with kids. Why isn't anyone focused on Kiara Coles, missing pregnant postal worker in Chicago, gone since October 2018? The media focused on Jamie Kloss. Why isn't anyone looking for Kiara? Well, that's true, but this is not about Kiara right now. He's, R. Kelly, only been a gentleman to me. The prosecutors and attorney general need to be prosecuting the priests that were sleeping with 5- and 6-year-old children. We all agree with that. I don't think no one would disagree. Let him, R. Kelly, have his chance in court to prove if he's innocent or guilty. As a friend, if he says he's innocent, I can only believe that he is innocent. I'm not in support of any pedophile. I don't support that at all. He was going to get out regardless. I just went there to help my friend. No one is giving the stories that really need attention, the coverage they deserve. Valencia Love. Well, Valencia, I mean, you being a friend, you're going to have to take them slings and arrows for your friend, R. Kelly. It's just that simple. And people immediately find out about her different businesses, and they start giving her bad Yelp reviews, Google reviews, stating that they can't eat at a restaurant where someone would help a pedophile get out of jail. You know, that just comes with the territory. So R. Kelly, definitely, you know, he's being helped out. Now, they also came out, the prosecutors are looking into people around R. Kelly to hopefully find some evidence to charge some of them because, like I stated, people like R. Kelly that do these alleged things have help. They just don't come up here and just do that by themselves. And I stated this many times in different videos. All of them, no matter who they are, male and female, all of them need charges if they assisted him with the things that he was doing. If they turned a blind eye, they knew what was going on. They need to be charged, definitely. I agree with that 200% about charging them. But this is the situation going on with R. Kelly. You know, any new developments we find out with R. Kelly, we'll let you guys know about it. But I'm just tripped out that R. Kelly went to this McDonald's, if anything. I mean, you are so arrogant to go to this particular McDonald's. I mean, you in that kind of trouble, all the restaurants you can go to in Chicago, and that's the one you want to go to. Well, I tell you. Leave me a comment there. Know anything about the situation with R. Kelly and this Valencia Love woman that decided to help R. Kelly out to get him out of jail. I mean, they don't help out other people get out of jail when they need to be out, but when it comes to this situation, then also you had, like I stated before, you had women wanting to raise money to get R. Kelly out of jail. You know, we have some dysfunction in the black community, and we really need to start talking about this dysfunctional behavior because we have a group of women in our community that love abuse. They love abusive males in our community. And that's a serious topic that we really gonna have to start discussing because the R. Kellys, the guys who are verbally abusive, beat on women. I mean, you have women that actually love those kind of guys in the black community. And when you have a decent brother, they don't want to even talk to you because they're use of abuse. But that's a totally different, subject that we're gonna have to dive into. And you have to ruffle feathers on that one. It is what it is. But I mean, we got to deal with those issues. But the R. Kellys of the world, they got to go.